Alessio, we haven't talked about oil in weeks here, and yet just in the last 48 hours, I see a revisit of, oh no, there's too much oil out there. Is that your view?
That is also our view. One chart that really surprised me recently was to see that despite oil rig counts in the U.S. Dropping, but production is still holding up very strongly and increasing. So the idea is that the productivity of the existing wells keeps going up and up and up. So from what we can see, it seems like the supply glut, especially here in North America, is here to stay.
Like with Oppenheimer funds, you've got 300 people around a table. Everybody's bright. Everybody's smart. I would suggest more than any other topic, oil's open to debate. I mean, there's no certitude in gaming oil, is there?
It's funny you say that because exactly yesterday we had a meeting on oil, and we had the room was overbooked, and we had people from every asset class, which you typically don't see. It really told you fixed income, credit, equities, domestic, international, currency guys. You could really tell that oil was impacting every market. Everybody had to know a little bit about the oil market.
That's fabulous anecdote. Let's look at a chart, Brendan Greeley, here of oil, the idea of the up and the down. There we are at $100 a barrel. This was made at Chart Camp yesterday here at Bloomberg Surveillance. This is a killer chart. I think Loriana did this one. Down we go, and yeah, we bounced up 45%. You know, we bounced up.
I just feel like I have to jump in here and say there's actually no such person as Loriana. This is a name that he has made up.
It's one of our interns. Okay, here we go.
All right, so but you know, the problem with predicting the price of oil is that you're not just looking at economic trends, you're looking at geopolitical trends. You know, there's a terminal story this morning by Mo Mingzhu who points out that Iraq plans to raise exports by 26%.
Exactly.
That's another floodgate. It opens. You never know when these doors are opening or closing.
Yeah, the geopolitics, of course, is the most difficult part, is the most unpredictable, especially for a non-commodity person. That's not what we follow on a day-to-day. Oil is one of the most difficult things to predict. Right. The only thing we can hold on to is a reasonable estimate of long-term supply and demand dynamics. And demand is really not growing. I mean, India is slowly emerging as the biggest marginal buyer in terms of growth, but it cannot take over China anytime soon.
Right, on the Bloomberg terminal, here's the OPEC screen, OPEC Go, and you can see Iraq. I think you're dead on, Brendan, about Iraq is a marginal player, way less than Saudi Arabia, 3,000, 4,000. Versus 13,000.
Right, but I should say
they can shift it.
On that news, futures are down, and this goes back. Yeah. We're looking at total OPEC 12 production. Alessio, you know, we also have to look at game theory. It's not just geopolitics. Do you see OPEC holding together?
I think so. It's some of those aspects of the game theory of oil markets that is very difficult to gauge. But it looks like Saudi Arabia no longer wants to be the central bank of the world from the point of supply and demand adjustment.
Is Oppenheimer funds buying Total of France or ExxonMobil of the United States?
I'm not aware of what my colleagues are doing.
I'm trying to make some news here, Alessio. We made news on FIFA. We got to make news on oil.
My God, you tried to make news on the health of the Queen today. You're just going anywhere you can.
Prince Charles is 66.
Prince Charles is 66. That happened today.
There we are. Well, but it's interesting on oil. We finally got this bounce, and there's some fragility to it.
Yes,
no question about it.
I would think this was a technical correction that we also saw in currencies, by the way, right? We saw the euro fall, rebound, and now rolling over again.
Alessio, thank you so much, particularly seriously, your comments giving us perspective on FIFA this morning.